Aloha all, Paper Mario Guy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X episode number 6. So, last episode was filled with all sorts of confusion and cuts and annoyance, pretty much, and in this episode, we are going to eliminate all those problems because we have all the upgrades. I'm going to save the Dragon Punch thing for next, for the extra videos that I plan on doing, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anyway, so here's Violin. We could have fought him earlier in the game, but we did not. We chose not to. So his weakness is the bubble crab thing, and I want to show how pathetically easy he becomes when you use the charged up bubble crab. We literally can just stand next to him and just continue to do damage. Like, I didn't even really move there, and I beat him. So, Violin is not a very hard person. He doesn't jump around a lot, and although he is powerful, he can be taken care of, and, like, easy. Anyway, I'm not even going to read that this time. So, if you haven't guessed, the X-Hunters are going to be some of the bosses of the X-Hunter stages, as you would, probably presume anyway. Now, the thing about the X-Hunter stages is that they actually go back to classic Mega Man style, where the third stage is the boss rush. So we will not be facing any bosses until the third stage, except for, the final bosses, unless there's a mini-boss that I'm forgetting about, but... Anyway, let's go back up to the North Pole. Now, with Violin done, we only have 2 more of those guys left. Okay, so, another cut. The X-Hunter stages are just full of cuts for me, but this is the last cut that you'll see, probably in the project, or in the Let's Play, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, the reason I cut is because I got interrupted while I was fighting, and then I just had an abysmal fight against Serges. I did really good in the first section, but then when it got to the time where I could actually hurt him, I played, oh my god, get the fuck out of here, you stupid, annoying little things. I just did awful. But, needless to say, I'm a little ticked off that I lost that recording, or, well, that I had to scrap that recording, more like. So, I'm going to, I'm not going to be, angry the whole episode, but, I'm definitely going to be a little more ticked off if something happens, so basically, you can skip majority of these spike parts. You want to wait for that next, I guess they're like wooden logs with, I don't know, they're like wooden log jetpack things that you can ride on, and this one just came down, and you just want to hitch a ride on it. Now, I just take the damage here that these flames give you, because I don't honestly feel like dodging, all that jazz, but if you feel like you want to dodge all that, then by all means, go ahead and try to dodge it all, but I just think it's easier to take the damage. Anyway, here we are already at, Serges, and, let's see. That took him out in one hit, sick. I was just testing out to see if maybe that was his weakness, but whatever. So the thing about Serges is that his weakness is Sonic Slicer, but I advise not using it, or unless my game just glitched out on me, I don't know. But I tried using Sonic Slicer on Serges, and it just didn't work. Like, he was not being hit by it. That's what I was talking about with it being an abysmal run. And I just kept on using, sub-tanks, too. So, I really don't know. But anyway, the first part of this battle, you're on these moving platforms, and I'm actually going to use a sub-tank, just to get full health back. You're on these moving platforms, and normally you would have to, blow them all up. But if you've taken enough damage during the stage, use Giga Crush, and you completely obliterate, basically, the Fuck! Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna cut that out. I don't have any more Giga Crush, so now I have to fight this guy normally. Awesome. But as you saw what I did there, use Giga Crush and you could knock out all 4 of his turrets, making him exposed incredibly quick into the fight. And it's pretty much a cakewalk from there. Just don't do what I did and stay on the 4th platform, the one closest to him, because you will get messed up. Okay, so now I think I can use Sonic Slicer. I'm trying to hear if I hear clicks or not. Yeah, Sonic Slicer is his weakness. Actually, I'm just gonna use, let's see this. Oh, those take him out in one hit. So we're gonna use that. Use the Magnet Mine, takes him out in one shot. It makes everything a lot easier. Of course, Giga Crush makes things a little bit easier, in my opinion, just because, of, you know, it takes all 4 out, and then it doesn't destroy every single platform. But whatever your method is to fighting this, as long as you can get the job done, I guess it works. But he is a very, very tedious and annoying boss. He'll do a lot of damage to you, and it's just really frustrating. And he'll stay up there if you come down here, so try not to stay up there. He likes to try to move away from wherever you are, so I am taking a lot of damage again. Serges, you need to stop. Some abysmal playing again, but I actually have less room than last time, so I'm not even going to, I'm going to cut myself a little bit of a slack. So I'm actually going to stay on the second one, because that seems to be working. But just do whatever damage you can whenever you can do it. You don't necessarily always have to have a charge shot, but just make sure every time you attack, every time you can attack, you do, and you do damage. Because he, like I said, is very annoying, and I don't really even know how to describe his pattern. He moves up and down, and another sub-tank, like, I know, someone's gonna be like, oh, you fucking suck at this game. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm just gonna keep on fighting him like this, because, but yeah, his pattern, he shoots these 2 green balls, one goes out, diagonally, in 4 diagonal shots, one goes out in the 4, just like normal directions, north, south, east, and west. Wish I had the Giga Crush, would have made things a lot easier, but he's almost dead. I think one more, good charge shot, will take him out, but we'll see. Maybe a few. Oh my god, I have to use another sub-tank. I apologize, I'm playing awfully right now against Serges, but I am not exactly my most focused. Alright, fuck you, Serges. Holy crap, that was awful. This is impossible. The prophecy must be fulfilled. But yeah, that was a long battle. It was not supposed to be long, and Serges really isn't that difficult. I just did awful against them. But I'll make it up with Agile, hopefully, and I made it up with Violin, because I destroyed Violin. But either way, X2's Hunter stage, or, yeah, second Hunter stage, is now complete. We're going to save, and now we have this third stage of the X Hunter stages, and the boss rush. So I'm actually going to take a page out of Clement J642's book. I'm going to fight all these bosses, and then speed them up and put music to them. Aloha, or wait, no, this is still the same video. What am I doing? Yeah, so this is still the same video as the last X Hunter stage and whatever, but this is definitely another day for me recording wise. I had actually recorded this episode all the way through, this fight and everything, and I decided not to go with it just because of I just had this awful time. Can I get it like this, or How do I get this stuff? There has to be a way for me to be able to get this stuff. Guess it's not too important, but I'd kind of like those. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, what's up here? Yeah, this is definitely another day for me. Come on. Alright. Yeah, this is another day because, I had a very just rough recording session, trying to get, basically, I don't even know where to begin, honestly. Oh, that's a pit. Yeah, I just had a rough session. It was just, I really don't even know where to begin. Basically, that's all I'm gonna say, though. So I had a rough, recording session, so I decided to scrap it, and here I am now, and that's all you guys really need to know. But anyway, now that it's a new day, I'm feeling refreshed, and I'm feeling, up to the task of recording again, and we can continue on this X-Hunter stage, although I'm doing it very slowly, but hopefully you can forgive me for my slowness. But in the next episode, because we won't be able to tackle it this time, we will be able to do the boss rush, which, as I said, I made the mistake of saying that, the boss rush, I say bosh whenever I go to say rush right after. The boss rush, and I didn't mean to kill that bat. Yeah, the boss rush is actually not in, this level as I thought it was, and I'm not even sure if I was right and accurate in saying that majority of the boss rushes in the classic Mega Man series are in the third, Wily stage, because that could be a complete lie, but I could have sworn it was, and I could have sworn that this went with that same, formula, but alas, I guess it doesn't. Even if Wileys are normally third, this is fourth, so I was wrong one way or another. And I want to kill you so I can go across the top. Now, what happened in my last recording is I kept on hitting all sorts of spikes and stuff, which you just really can't do because, if you know anything about Mega Man, is that he does not like spikes at all whatsoever. So, avoid spikes at any cost, and you'll be good, and you won't have the same problem as I was having, and that was just dying constantly. And we're already at the boss, and now Agile's weakness is the Magnet Mine, and I suggest charging it up, right as you go in, because you can actually, make quick work out of him if you have it charged up fully. And you'll see here in a second, it completely obliterates him. Just does tons and tons of damage. And you want to stay under him generally, because if you stay under him when he tries to make these little platforms, he'll make the platforms, but he won't kill you. They won't crush you or anything. But then you have the problem of running into those spikes, so don't do that, because then you'll get game overs like I did, and you'll have to cut back to the boss fight, so.